welcome you to the Hood on Live.
What's up? What's up? What's good with everybody? I appreciate everybody tapping into Hood in the morning. You guys gotta excuse me, man. I'm still in the bed relaxing. Normally I would be up, energized, ready to pop my shit. But this morning's topic is more on some real life and reality shit. And I feel like it's something that we should discuss. I am aware of what Pookie has been doing, and I probably will do a live later on, dragging that nigga. But I feel like right now we should have some real conversation, chop it up about, some shit we go through in real life. Oh man, y'all hit that like button, that share button. If you new, hit the subscribe, and as always, welcome to the hood. Normally, I don't even do my lives from my bed, but I'm laying in this big ass California king bed, chilling, comfortable. So I hope you guys don't mind. So look, the question of the day is: should we stay single? Should we be single? Because we're living in a time where people play a lot of games. Now, I can't speak on what the women go through because I'm not a woman, but I can speak on what the men go through. So I hope you guys understand that. But like I was saying, we're living in a time where, you can't trust nobody. In the past, I've had women look me in my face and just be lying. I've had women sit there and be crying, deep tears crying, and just be lying to me in my face. And see, when you're single, you can mess with who you want to mess with, but you avoid all the bullshit. You don't have to worry about lies. You don't have to worry about drama, issues, or none of that. You can simply just not deal with the person that day or that week if you choose to. But see, when you're in a relationship, you care about a person. Sometimes you fall in love with a person, and then when you look up and they lie to you or they do something out of line, it can hurt you and affect you. A lot of times, we as adults, I don't understand why adults lie. And then I think like some people think other people are stupid. I think some people feel like they might even be smarter than you. And when you're dealing with someone who thinks they might be smarter than you, they can also try to use that to their advantage. So, for example, if a woman knows your work schedule, they'll wait until you leave to either contact or sneak off with another nigga. Or if a woman knows you're going to be gone or you're busy working on something or you're just not paying attention, she may sneak a text or a phone call or even an appearance, you know. And it's crazy because these same people will say they love you, they will appear to be there for you, but yet can still go and do shit like that. See, I grew up and I had grandmothers, my mom included, and I watched these women be faithful to their men. They wasn't lying to them. They wasn't cheating on them. They made sure when they came home from work, house was clean, meal was made, kids were taken care of. So when I became an adult, I expected the same thing. I looked for a woman that had respect, morals, values. You don't, unless she was working, a clean house and a warm meal would be nice. I'm sure all us men would agree with that. But in today's time, even some of the older women, they tend to act like these young thoughts, these young hoes. They imitate and do the same things that these women do. Shit, we sit here on YouTube, right? And we see these YouTube women, they'll go from dick to dick. They'll be with this dude one day, be with this other dude another day. We've also seen on YouTube these women be in relationships with guys, but also be crushing and loving on another nigga, whether it's in real life or YouTube. So how can you say you love someone when you lying to them, or you're showing the same type of love to multiple men? That just doesn't add up. It can't be true. When you love someone, you don't want to hurt them. When you love someone, you want to be loyal. You want to be respectful. You don't do sneaky shit. And then the worst part about it is, even if you was to catch them lie to you or doing sneaky shit, they will continue to lie as if you're stupid. They will continue to lie as if you don't know clearly what the fuck they did or what they're doing. And so, for those who are single, you already went through the pain of a breakup. And then to allow someone else to capture your heart or your feelings, and they also lie to you in your face or try to hurt you, it makes you wonder, damn, should I have stayed single? Who wants to go through the pain and the heartache of the bullshit all over again? Don't nobody deserve that. And just like how we sit on this YouTube, we see these fake Crips, these fake Bloods, men and women can both show fake love. Because one thing I know, ain't nobody tell me nothing different. When you love someone, you're loyal, you're honest, you have their back, you're there for them in their time of need. But what you don't do is constantly lie to them, betray them, or fuck over them. That's just not right. That's just not cool. And see, that's one of my biggest fears, especially when it comes to internet dating. It seems like all these women on the internet are the same. Some pretend like they different, but when you really think about it, they are the fucking same. Just one's in one state, one's in another state. But the overall experience is the fucking same. Unless you're one of those men who are just lucky enough to find a woman who doesn't lie to you, doesn't disrespect you, doesn't, do none of the bullshit. And if you got that, you need to marry her, love her, and hold on to her. Because these bitches these days, they just ain't no fucking good. Me, not only am I hood smart, what you call street smart, but I'm educational smart. I have a college degree, which some of you guys know. So I'm far from being dumb. A person cannot tell me anything and then think I'm gonna believe them. I don't care if it's family, homies, friends, or even someone I'm in a relationship. I can instantly tell when you're lying to me. And once I realize you're lying to me, you can no longer be trusted no matter who you are. I have to keep you at a distance because a liar is a fucking liar. And so, who wants to deal with that shit? I don't have the membership link in the chat, but if you guys want one, if you go to the homepage of the Hood Unlock, I believe on the computer, you can definitely hit the join button. But today ain't about memberships or none of that. I just felt the need to have this open discussion with you guys because I know a lot of us go through these things and have experienced them. So I'm not too much worried about no money or no membership right now, y'all. I just want to, conversate with you guys. Ladies, I know you guys go through the same thing with men. I would think women go through it more with men than we do with women. But again, I'm not a woman, so I can't speak from that perspective. So I hope you ladies understand. Fellas, some of us, we work hard, we hustle hard, we take care of our family, our kids, even spoil our women. And then you look up one day, it could be short term, long term. This same person you did everything for has now turned on you, has now given themselves to another man or multiple men. We call them hoes. And it's like, well, damn, why did I do all this time? And in the end, you want to be or give yourself to somebody else. These women are so thirsty these days. They'll know a man has a woman. He might even have a woman with a bunch of kids, and she will still show him interest. She will still try to fuck with him behind the nigga she claims she loves. Every day she talks to him or sees him in his face. How does that make sense? That show how thirsty and desperate these women are. If you are with someone and you're showing interest to someone else who has someone, not only are you a hoe, but that makes you fucking look bad. It makes you look as if you are less than what you try to make yourself appear. See, one thing I learned about in life and on this internet, and I've said it before, you can be whatever you want to be. All you got to do is pretend. Pretend to me is just another word for lie. And if you can convince that person of your lie or what you pretend to be, then it's a win for you. But the problem is, everybody ain't gonna fall for that shit. Everybody's not dumb. So when you come across a real one who is very aware of how women are, who are very aware of how things go, you could sit there and lie and say whatever you want. But at the end of the day, he's gonna know the real. He knows the truth. And when you continue to tell that lie and you continue to play dumb as if, oh, I didn't do that. Oh, it wasn't me. It doesn't make the situation better. It makes a motherfucker want to really stay the fuck away from you. Because it's one thing to lie, but when you continue to lie and he knows clearly what you did, all that does is make shit worse. Ladies, I hope you guys are listening to me because I would hate for you guys to come across a good dude, right? And you lose him behind your stupidity. I don't know if a woman's stupidity comes from Eve, her foremother from the beginning of time, or is it just a natural trait that a lot of women have? But no matter how smart she may be, no matter how successful she may be, she could still be as dumb as these hood rats, these hoes, and play these same type of games. So, fellas, we have to watch out for these things. And it doesn't matter who she is or where she is in life. It doesn't even matter what she may or may not do for you. Once you spot and realize what she is, you have to take it for what it is. You have to believe. If it looks like a duck, if it quacks like a duck, it's a fucking duck. So even though she may say she love you, if she's lying and entertaining other men and sneaking behind your back doing shit, you have to accept that for what it is. Don't listen to her excuse. Don't let her make up no lie. And and more, you don't lie to yourself and tell yourself what you know is going on isn't happening. Because a woman will always lie to you to save her ass. She will always lie to you to stay attached to another man that she likes for whatever reason. So as men, we can't be dumb and we can't play dumb because all that does is prolong a failing relationship, and she's going to continue to do what she does. She's going to continue to entertain this other dude or person or multiple dudes. Only thing she's going to do is she's going to get smarter, she's going to get more sneakier, and she's just going to do it in a different way. If you catch her on the phone with the dude, the next time she's not going to be on the phone with the dude. She may go take a bath and be in there texting him. Or if she's too afraid of that, the next time she says she goes to the store, she may actually go to the store and go to see him. So when you know or you aware of some foul shit that she does, remember, she's not going to stop. She's just going to find a better way or a sneakier way to get away with it. So, for example, let's use some YouTube shit. If you notice someone that you're fucking with has an attraction to somebody else and you tell her about it, the attraction is already there. So she's not going to stop. She's going to lie to you. And whatever it is you caught her doing, she's going to find a sneakier way to do it. So if you was to say, well, don't talk to the dude, then she's not. She's going to let him know what's going on, however she communicates with the man, and she's going to find a different way to go around it. The internet, real life, it ain't no difference in this shit. Hoes will always be hoes. Sneaky bitches will always be sneaky bitches. So at the end of the day, you got to ask yourself, are you a man or a coward? Because a coward will turn the other cheek. A coward will run away from the situation. A man, he's going to approach it, he's going to confront it, and then he's going to deal with it. But again, what he's not going to do is allow her to lie her way out the situation or even give her a chance to be sneaky and find another way to do it. And that's the problem that I see with a lot of women is they're fucking sneaky. Now, it's never all in a situation. There are good women out there, but they're just hard to find. They are just hard to fucking find. But the majority, they're tainted. They're no good. They're bad. So as men, we have to watch out for that shit. They said that it's 10 women to every one man. And if that's true, and this is just my opinion, out of the 10 women, only one may be a good woman. She's going to be loyal, faithful. She ain't going to be sneaky. She's not going to lie to you. She's not going to be showing other men interest. She's only gonna be into you, love you, and care about you. And those odds is fucked up. Those odds are so fucked up. They like MHB numbers on his channel. 200,000 subscribers, only 300 live viewers, only 1 or 2 thousand views. You get what I'm saying? Like, when the numbers are against you like that, then you gotta be very aware of what's going on and what you dealing with. What's good, my nigga BC Dub in the motherfucking building? What's up, bro? I'm up here chopping it up, as you can see, about what us men have to be aware of and what goes on with these women. You know, we got a lot of bad women out here, and we have very few good women, and it's just sad because, you know, when you on your grind, when you out here busting your ass, when you have a business or a career, it would be good for us men to have a loyal, faithful woman on our side. And that's just not the case for some of us, or actually a lot of us. You know, some of you guys are lucky and you have good women on your side. And for those, man, y'all cherish them and y'all hold on to them because it's niggas like me sitting out here waiting on a good woman to come by. You know, not the good woman that says she's good, but the good woman that's going to show you she's good. No worries, no problems, no none of that. It's kind of like finding the gold pot at the end of the rainbow. It's kind of like hitting the lottery for millions of dollars. It happens, but this shit is rare. It's very fucking weird, rare. My nigga BC said, yeah, I've been single about 15 months now, just working on myself. I salute to you, bro. And sometimes it's better than that because these women, they will distract you. They will fuck you all up and take you away from your goals, all by simply pretending to care about you. But at the same time, they caring about you and everybody else that they like. And that's just the cold reality of it, my nigga. So I definitely understand why you've been focusing on yourself. And you know, I'm sure you mess with women for your needs, but as far as a relationship, my nigga said 15 months. He ain't been worried about them. Salute to my nigga BC Dub in the building. And see, me, when I say something to a woman, I mean what I say. If I care about you, I care about you. If I love you, I love you. If I say I'm gonna be there for you, I'm gonna be there for you. But women have the tendency to look you in your face, either say or repeat the same thing, and either be lying or she feels that same way about multiple people. And she hopes that you're stupid enough not to notice it and realize what's going on. That's why a lot of these women, they need to go find a dumb nigga, a nigga who's half retarded, because you can't fuck with an educated, smart nigga and then think that, you know, he's gonna be dumb enough to believe your lies or be dumb enough to fall for your shit. Missy said communication is important. They may just be a misunderstanding. Yeah, in people there could be a misunderstanding, but a lot of times people will lie and make you want to believe it was a misunderstanding when it was actually facts. So you got to play it how you play it. BC Dub said, you can give a woman everything in the world, but if you're not happy, it's time to move around. Exactly. Got someone who I'm talking to now, trying to have a good relationship with. Exactly, bro. But you see how you took that 15 months until you found and you was ready? And even with the woman you found now, I wish the best for y'all, bro, because I fuck with you. But you always got to keep that eye open because women are very deceptive. They will deceive the shit out of you. They will paint a picture that they're one way, but then their actions say they're a different kind of way. See, me, and I told y'all this before on my show, I don't believe what a person says or what comes out their mouth. I believe in their action, what they're showing me, what they're presenting to me, because actions do speak louder than words. Kind of like these fake ass gangsters on YouTube. These niggas that be on here, big cousin, big blood on this motherfucker, and be fake as fuck. It's no difference in relationship or men and women, women and men. So if the painting looks good in the beginning, it doesn't mean that painting won't be looking fucked up a week from now, a month from now, a year from now. So as soon as you start to notice that painting is looking fucked up, you don't want to wait years to step away. You want to get rid of that painting now because if you don't, you only prolonging your heartache and pain or prolonging the bullshit that you gonna have to deal with. I sat back and I watched some of these shows. What's good, Brown Sweet? Appreciate you. No, we just chopping it up, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? You don't be. I just felt like this was a good topic to talk about. But I'm good though. Appreciate it. What's up, Mama Joni? Appreciate you tapping in, beautiful. Now, Brown Sweet, I have went through a breakup 4 or 5 months ago. So maybe, you know, that may have some effect of where the topic came from. And it definitely has uh, some of the things that I'm talking about. I definitely went through with that. But, as a man, we go through these type of things when you break up with people. But I'm just chopping it up with you guys. Sometimes I wake up with a topic, open discussion, and I like to communicate with you guys because think about it. As men and women, we go through relationships and breakups all the time. So why not have it as a topic and discuss it? I'm also looking at it as more of a warning to men or even young men that's coming up because as you can see, the women are getting worse. They're not getting better, they're getting worse. Before I was born, when I was a little kid, maybe a few years after me being born, women had a lot of respect for themselves. And to the ladies watching, I'm not talking about all women, I'm just talking about majority. Women were respectable, they dressed a certain kind of way, they went out here trying to entertain multiple dudes. But now we fast forward to 2020, 2021, 22, going into 23. And I'm sure it started before 2020. But the point I'm making is women look up to hoes. Women want to be hoes. Women want to dress prerogative. There's no such thing unless you're an older woman, and even some of them play games. But there's no such thing as a woman in the streets and a freak in the bed. No, these women want to be freaks outside and they want to be freaks in the house, even freaks with other men. And it's like, what the fuck? Nah, a real nigga ain't having that. I'm an alpha male, you feel me? BC Dub said, I took 15 months off of everything and I was in a breakup when my mama passed. Oh man, I know that was a cold situation. So it was two pains that hit me at one time. That's why I took my time off. Hey, for sure, bro. And that's fucked up to have to deal with the death of your mom and then not have a solid person there to, comfort you or to make you feel good, or it's even more fucked up to have someone there who was comforting you during your mama's passing, but when she goes in the bathroom or when you go to work, she's entertaining some other dude. So maybe it was best that you broke up because she could have been there for you and still entertaining somebody else. See, so this whole relationship shit is real fucking crazy. BC Dub said it's two different type of women now. That's why you get an A+ woman and not a little girl, and you get a woman that needs you. You know what? And that's crazy though, BC Dub, because I agree, but I also disagree. I agree that we definitely need an A+ woman. The problem is a lot of D and F women, they pretend to be A+. They'll paint a picture like they're A+, knowing that their letter is a D or F. You feel me? And then when you say get a woman that needs you, most of the women that I've dated in my life, they needed me, and I still had to get rid of them. They needed me emotionally. They needed me as their protector. They needed me financially. And being the man that I am, I'm there for my woman for all those things. That's the only way I know how to be a man, bro. And even with that being said, they still was some bad apples. They still was some hoes. They still wanted to entertain other people. Now the double-edged sword to that is, now say you get a woman that don't need you. She's successful, she has money, she has a career, whatever the case may be, business, whatever. You can also end up with a woman that's foul because now she feels like, well, I have my career, I have my own money, I don't need you either. So I'm gonna fuck with you now, but I'm gonna still entertain this other motherfucker. So whether she's a woman with money or a woman that needs you, you can still end up with the same type of problems. So as men, we just gotta watch out for both. And that's fucked up and it's some cold reality. Again, to the ladies that's watching, I know you probably have a lot to say about men, because men are fucked up too, and men do foul shit too. But because I'm a man, I can't speak from you ladies' perspective. So I hope you guys understand that. And this is not a bashing blog to women. There are some good loving women out there. I know they are. It's just it's a small percentage of y'all. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully no woman takes this directly towards themselves or as a woman bashing blog, but as a man, I can speak from this perspective, and some of it is my own personal experience as well. Okay, I thought that was something, that was just a regular ass notification. But anyway, so it's like we got to ask ourselves, man, like, what do we do when there's all kind of type of women, and everybody can pretend, everybody can make up this image, and at the same time they could be as foul as the hoes in these streets. What do you do? Is it better to just say stay single and just focus on yourself? Because people use the word love, and I don't think people know what the word love means, or do they care what it means. Because when you love someone, um, love will prevent you from doing a lot of things. It will prevent you from cheating. It will prevent you from wanting to show other men interest. It will prevent you from being sneaky and doing sneaky things. So when we live in a world where people are in a relationship and they both are screaming they love each other, but one or both are doing foul things, what are you to do? You can't believe them now. At that point, they love them saying they love you. It doesn't mean shit. It has zero value. You can't go take that shit to the bank and cash it in. Why? Because they're screaming they love you and be lying to you at the same time. Our nigga BC Dub said, you can tell a woman by the fruits they bear that you gotta find yourself like I've done. I went on a spiritual journey. Okay, salute to that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not very religious. I do believe in God. I do believe there's a creator, but everything up under that is a mystery to me. So I'm not a real religious person. I do go on journeys to find myself, though. I may not use the word spiritual, but I do go on my own journey to find myself, and I know who I am. I know what I want, and I know what I'm not going to deal with. I know that when I say something to someone, it's genuine. I mean it. See, look here. I could play around too. I could be fucking on a lot of women. Shit, I could have women running in and out my house every day, sticking big dick all in these hoes. I've actually lived that lifestyle before. But see, now I'm at a time in my life where that's just not who I am. I could be, but that's just not who I am. And if I tell someone I love them or I care about them, then I'm standing on that shit. I'm a man of my word. And the problem is, it's hard to find someone else who's also a woman of their word. You know what I'm saying? And me, I ain't the type to rush nothing. I could take my time. I could search. Mama Joni said there's two different kinds of love. Go into more depth in that, Mama Joni, when you say there's two different kind of loves, because I only know of one kind of love. You know, if there's two, definitely put me up on game, Mama Joni. Um, I only know of one kind of love. You know, that's love. Like, if I love you, I love you. I'm not gonna try to hurt you. I'm not gonna do nothing to disrespect you. I'm not gonna do no sneaky shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna be there for you in your time of need. I'm gonna comfort you in your time of need. I'm gonna make sure you're protected at all costs. I'm a real man. So, Mama Johnny, when you say there's two different kind of loves, please put me up on game, because I don't even know if I want somebody that has different type of loves. Like, love is love, but that's just my personal opinion. And I would love to hear yours, Mama Johnny. She said it's too much typing to explain. And I can't drop the stream link unless I get on my computer. Damn. Yes, Queen. It's real love and fake love. Oh yeah. If that's what she meant by that BC dub, then I definitely agree. But I don't consider fake love a kind of love. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if she did mean two kind of love, real love and fake love, I don't know if I would title fake love as love. You know, love is love. But I definitely understand what she would have meant by that if that's what she was trying to say. But I do understand that will require a lot of typing, Mama Joni. So I definitely understand what you mean. Missy said, be careful not to miss out on a good thing. Well, you know how this shit is in this world. Everything that may appear to be good may not be good. And that's the problem. You know, that's the problem. Anybody can appear to be good. That doesn't mean that they are. And that's pretty much some of the topic of what I'm talking about. It's like people put on a costume. They go buy a costume that says, I'm a good thing. But then when they put on that costume and you look up, they're showing you something else. Mama Joni says saying I love you is one thing, but seeing but being in love is another. Well, see, my thing is this. I'm not gonna say I love you unless I'm in love with you. See, that's a part of fake love. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's just me. I'm me. If I say I love you, that means I'm in love with you. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe I can love you and not be in love with you. But again, that's just my perception. Hey, Miss Goldie, appreciate you tapping in. I hope you're doing better. Hope you're doing well. Got Miss Goldie in the building. What's that old saying? Everything, but how it go? Everything that glitter isn't gold. Is that how it go? Everything that glitters isn't gold, or something like that. And what that means is, again, just because it appears to be something good doesn't mean that it is. And that's just some things we have to watch out for. It's just like when you go to a car and you go buy a car, right? Especially from a used car dealership. Just because that motherfucker look good, body is intact, paint job good, the interior clean, smelling good, it doesn't mean the engine up under that car isn't fucked up. You feel me? See, this world is all about image. It's all about convincing someone something that it's not. And once a person can convince you of it, but then you realize something else, that engine's fucked up, it throws you off. It makes you go into defensive mode. It makes you question what they're showing you against what you are seeing. Again, actions speaks louder than words. And see, me, I can't be bought, I can't be manipulated, or none of that. If you're not going to truly love me, or if you're not going to truly ride with a nigga, and I mean 100%, not 95%, not 90%, not 80%, not 99 and a half. If you're not 100% about me and riding with me, then I don't want you. I don't want nothing to do with you, because it's my job and my job only to protect myself. Just like some of you women, when you come across a bad dude, it's your job and responsibility to protect yourself. Look at what went on recently on this internet. We got the woman named Emily. She was so thirsty for love, attention, for sex. She was cash apping everybody. She was sending niggas large amount of money. Why? She wanted a relationship. She wanted sex. She wanted somebody to like her and wherever else she was going through. Look at how that turned out. She was talked about. She was dragged, embarrassed. And from what everybody is saying, she could potentially be broke. Don't nobody want no motherfucking Emily. A woman who's up here loving on everybody on the internet, sending everybody money, lying to her nigga, then popping up on camera with another nigga, then going back to her original nigga, then he charging her money to see her. She sending him money. She sending that nigga money, and then lying about it. Don't nobody want no motherfucking Emily. And I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of fucking Emilys, especially on the internet. Who the fuck wants that? My nigga BT Dub said it's good sometimes to go find yourself and what you want out of life. Because in a new relationship, You can bring your old ways in a new relationship. Like my new woman, she's a counselor, so I had to take time off. Right, right. And her being a counselor, I'm sure she was able to help you with your journey. So it's like you got a potential W over there, BC Dub. It's like you got a W, man, but still keep your eyes open, which I know you're a smart man. And once you see that her words is true and her actions match the words that she's saying to you, then you know you got you a for sure rare diamond and a winner. But if her words don't match her actions and what she does, then you know you got to step away from that. But so far, it sounds like you happy. It sounds like she might be a good woman. And if she is, my nigga, you know what to do. Hold on to that shit. Let's go. He said, ha ha ha, Emily Raggedy ass. Oh shit. I can't be with nobody like Emily. You're not gonna be sending all these niggas and women money, then sending me money, then fucking on me, then fucking on them, and then lying on me, lying on them, and doing sneaky shit with this nigga, and then coming back. Nah, I'm not dealing with that shit. It's too many hood rats out here in the streets I can fuck with if I want to go through that. Shit, if I want to go through that, I can go get with some of my exes. Shit, I'm going for a new relationship to avoid all that shit in the past. So if the new relationship is starting to show you shit that happened in your past with other hoes, you can't accept that. You got to get away from that type of shit. But Miss Cody made me laugh with that one. She said Emily raggedy ass. But yeah, did any of y'all catch my video that I uploaded today? Me running Pookie off a Mystery Games channel. Yesterday I ran that bitch ass nigga off his channel. I uploaded it to my channel today. You know, Pookie afraid of me, even online, so I ran that motherfucker up off this motherfucker. You know, I got tired of that nigga kept jumping on his panel, talking shit to him. He was like a little gay kid. Like, he went up there like 2 or 3 times and just kept taunting my nigga. So I pulled up on that motherfucker and I disrespected that nigga gangster and I disrespected his daughter. Remember, he said the next nigga that disrespected his daughter, he was gonna pull up and do something to. So now, verbally in his face on Mystery Games channel, I told him I wanted to fuck his daughter. Where she at? I wanted to put some of this crip dick up in her. I also called him a fake blood and a rat. And after maybe a few punchlines, the bitch nigga ran off the live. Now he had came on his show 2 or 3 times, but when I got up there and dog walked his ass, he didn't come back to that nigga's show no more. He didn't pop up on his panel no more. What he did was he started calling Mystery Gang phone because he could still talk shit to Mystery Gang on his phone. Where if he was on a panel, I could have popped back up there and put Cuz in his place. So just like a jealous bitch, he kept calling his phone 2 or 3 times and talking shit to the nigga. But he wasn't gonna hit that panel again because I told Mystery when I got down I was gonna be in this chat. And if he came back up, I was gonna come back up. So y'all know how that went. I did just upload it right before this video, so if you haven't saw it, go check it out. You might find it funny. You know what I'm saying? But I dragged that fuck nigga, disrespected him, his rag, and his daughter. And we all know that bitch ass nigga ain't gonna do shit. Ooh, y'all, excuse me. I'm not sleepy or tired. I'm just still in the bed relaxing. So you know how that go. But yeah, anybody else wants to say anything about relationships, men, women, have any opinions on any of this stuff? I just ask that you be truthful with your comments and not just be saying shit because you know how I am. Missy said I saw it, and I know you was gonna see it. Well, look though, I will be doing a live later on, most likely about Pookie and Mayor. I got some more shit I want to say about both of these fuck niggas. And I appreciate y'all tapping into Hood in the morning. I always appreciate the conversation. I love to hear you guys' opinion along with mine. So I guess I'll go ahead and get my morning started, get my day started. And y'all be looking for the notification of when I go live again today. I think I'm gonna stay in the house and relax. I mean, we are coming up on the holidays, you feel me? And I'll holler at y'all next time, man. I am Sin CEO Official. And as always, I'd like to welcome you motherfuckers to the Hood on Lock, aka Hood in the Morning. And I'll holler at y'all later, man. I love y'all. Peace.
What's up? You got the receipt. What's up? You got the receipt. And I'd like to welcome you to the Hood on